I'm able to look at the life in a very detached way. The problem itself will appear in a very different dimension. The solution will emerge.
For everybody.
I mean, I give you an example what you know. So, a doctor is treating a patient. Okay, I mean, a familiar example. Okay, say the nursing home. Okay. So, in nursing home, everybody comes in emergency. Everybody has a pain, right? And nursing home has a traffic. You don't know how many people will come at any point of time. So, there is a doctor who is there. So, somebody comes to pay. Not what we are. So meditation is the art of learning what I am, not what I do. That includes meditation also. Okay. Let us take first. Let us define what you are. Now you define what you are to me. You define to me what you are.
It's hard to define now, but
You tell me whatever you think you are. Tell me.
I'm a soul who's on on the earthly journey.
Okay. So, if you are so on a earthly journey, then most of the problems will vanish actually. You are in a journey. Obviously, you have become more than some soul. What is that you have become? I want to understand.
Attached to this body, this life, this role.
You are attached to the body? What do you mean by you are attached to the body?
I mean, I identify myself as this.
How do you identify yourself as this?
That's why we get involved so much. That's me, my name, my act. This is me.
When you identify the body, why do you want to identify with the body?
That's how I play the role.
But you can play the role without identifying the body. Why do you want to identify the body? Why don't you trouble yourself? Who told you to identify the body?
That's what we grew up learning.
Who told you to identify the body? No.
Nobody. We grew up like that. No? Yes, we were born. When we became aware of ourselves, we became aware of our body rather than.
You became aware of the body, but that doesn't mean that it's identify the body. Awareness is not identification. What is identification? Please tell me. You only said I am identified with body. You tell me what do you mean by I am identified with body?
This is me.
This is me is the identification. Is that identification you maintain all the time? Or sometime? Because I have to understand, no? A doctor will check out the patient's symptoms before he can give some treatment. If your problem is you are identifying the body, I have to understand. Do you identify the body all the time or sometime?
Probably all the time.
Are you sure?
I mean, you're not conscious of your body all the time, but I mean, this is me. Or I've taken this form.
You say, I have a body pain, right? Then you don't say, I am body pain. You have a distinction between I have and I am. So is body something you have or body is something you are? You are. What you have is a possession, not you are, right? There is identity. Have you ever any time become your car? Have you any time you become your office? Because there, that's what you have. You never confuse what you have with what you are. There is a confusion about what I am, becoming with body. What you have and what I am.
Maybe not. Maybe it's just more that you are attached to that. Not I am my body.
What is the meaning of attachment?
You get very close to it. You try to identify yourself with it, but it is not. You're not it. You are. It is given to you, obviously.
Now, what is attachment mean?
Look after it. Look after it. You may feel proud about it. You may feel bad about it. Whatever.
It's okay, but that's not becoming the body. I am the body and I have a body, they are very different things. Now which one you are speaking of?
I have a body.
Then where is the problem? You have a body, use it whatever way.
What goes on with the mind? I have a mind as well.
Ah.
Mind is the.
I have a mind, that means I am different from the mind. I have mind is my position. It's fine, okay, fine enough. Is something wrong with that? The problem comes because when I have the mind becomes I am the mind. Okay? Instead of I have the body, I am the body. Then there's a problem. That means I am the car. Somebody touches the car, why are you touching me? Why? So you should know the distinction between I have and I am. Is that distinction very clear in case of body and mind?
It is, but then why do we react? Somebody
This-
touches your car.
This is another confusion. We means who? You and me.
Okay, I.
Okay. Don't
Somebody touches my car. and-
don't you generalize anything in front of me because
Okay. Or you touch my phone and say, why do you do it? You know, why are we so attached to that thing when it is given to you and it's not?
why we are attached, I don't know. Why you are attached, you have to tell me.
I don't know.
Huh?
Maybe again previous karmas.
Why I am attached? Why you are attached? You tell me. Whenever you get hurt, that's because of attachment. I agree. But the question is, you have to tell me, give an example so that I can understand.
For example, children. They do anything which hurts. I mean, you get hurt. You can't be totally detached.
You get hurt means who?
I said, I don't know, the body or the mind? Mind, obviously. Mind.
You as a mother get hurt. Right? Mother is a concept in the mind. Now, are you a mother or you have a role of a mother?
A role of a mind. But it comes with emotions.
That notion is what I am clarifying. There is no confusion in life, there is only confusion in notions. Once our notions are clear, the meditation is a natural process, it's not an effort. What blocks meditation is not your thoughts, it's notions.
So you don't have to sit cross-legged, close your eyes and think of some deity in front of you and
When you are enlightened, you are always in meditation. That's called natural Sahaja Samadhi. Till that point of time, some effort is required in some way.
but you can also do it by being in a group.
That's what I'm saying.
That only comes
That
with
when you say you can do it, the notion of you when it drops, then there's no question of meditation. You are the meditation.
But then we have to define, because for different people meditation will have a different meaning.
That's what I'm saying. For my definition is only limited to this audience. I can't give universal definition.
No, I'm saying even between you and me and her, and
there is a
between
difference.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm clarifying. The clarification is one step removal. It's not definition. It's an undefinition.
unopening.
Unopening.
Okay.
So you say you are getting hurt. Okay. Then who is getting hurt is your mother's role. Now is the role same different from the being mother? You have a mother's role or you are the mother. Alright. So if you are the mother, then you will get hurt. If you have a role of the mother, then you will play the role well.
That well is the question.
We will find out what is well. First you have to have distinction very clearly. What is hurting? Hurting is, I am the mother is hurting. I am playing the role of mother will never hurt.
Is that the stage where there are no emotions there?
It's not emotions. It's
Or
a
no
clarity.
attachment?
It's a clarity. It's a clarity and there's no attachment because you are in your own real state.
But if your child complains and feels that something has been wronged or something like that, then what happens?
What happens when patient complains to you as a doctor? Will you get hurt? Will you get emotional? to take kerchief and start crying with the patient?
Well, if the patient comes and yells at you, then you do.
But will you get the same entanglement will happen with the patient? No. There's a different layer of entanglement happens with the family, right? I'm trying to understand the distinction. The distinction is there you are playing the role of a doctor. Here you are also playing the role of a mother, but you forget that you are playing the role of a mother, you become the mother.
Is that wrong?
There's nothing right or wrong. If something gets hurt, I am telling why it's getting hurt. If a patient comes to you and says, I have diabetes, then you ask whether you're eating sugar. Yes, eating sugar. Is eating sugar wrong? It causes diabetes. You cannot say it's right or wrong.
Everybody doesn't get it.
I'm telling you what, I'm analyzing your problems. Okay. Now I'm nobody to judge whether it's right or wrong.
Somebody has to. The teacher has to, otherwise how will the students?
Right. So, what gets affected, please understand, is the moment we identify the body. So, why are you looking so old today? You'll get hurt. Because the body is becoming old, it will become old. So, if you have a clarity that I have a body but I am not the body, then the hurt will not be. It will not be going deep inside. You may do something, you may do some makeup or something, but it's only body. Right? When you interact with child, the hurt will come. Okay? When you think that you are a mother and you are playing with a child, okay, then the objectivity is lost. It becomes subjective. Understand? Please understand, anywhere when we have objectivity, our thoughts are much more clear and what we have to do become clear. The moment objectivity is lost, we are becoming a part of the problem, we are not becoming a part of the solution. You understand? Anywhere the objectivity is gone, you become a subject. When you become subject, you become the part of the problem, not become the solution. If you are objective, the solution will be much more clearer to you when you become subject.
So that's simple.
No, it is saying I'm not saying it is simple or not. I'm analyzing the problem so that you have a clarity. The clarity solves 90% of problems. It brings a level of awareness. Right?
But that should be from both sides, you know, the two people who are involved.
How can you control the other person?
There are no two people at all. There are no two people, there are no three people, there are no billion people. There's only you.
You can't control the other.
No, you don't
My
need
child
to.
is speaking to me at that point of time. He is in a different.
When you say
That's what
a
he's
child
saying.
is
You're seeing him as a child.
okay, it is you. A tiger in your dream is you. An elephant in your dream is you. In the world, everybody is you, appearing in some different forms. There's no other, there's nobody else. It's difficult. Let's not go to that level. Let's take a look at one by one, right? So, first thing is whether I can play the role of a mother without becoming the mother. Okay. Our problem is becoming, not playing the role. The moment you do that, you have a lot of clarity emerge. Subjectivity will go and objectivity will come.
But if you're only playing the role, then there'll be no emotions there. Should there
No,
not be any emotion?
Now, when you are a doctor, you are treating patients. You are not a hard-blooded, cold-blooded doctor, right? That's love. Okay?
Empathy.
Empathy is there. But there's no emotions.
Even the children or your family should have no emotions.
You should have love. Why should you have emotions? Please tell me. See, the moment you have emotions, you become a part of the problem. If you have love, you become a part of the solution.
But emotion, love is an emotion.
Love is not emotion. Any emotion is a disturbance in love, not love itself.
Any emotion is?
Disturbance in love, and now.
Love is the fundamental. Emotion is a disturbance. Love is not emotion. Attachment is emotion. Okay, anger is emotion. Then I have to tell you what is emotion and what is. Alright. Before I talk about meditation, I need to do some unlearning. That's all this process, okay? Lot of unlearning happens because all we have concept of meditation. What is concept of God? What is everything has to be clarified. I'm not saying this is right or wrong. I'm telling this is my understanding. Because we can talk only when we are in the same page. Otherwise, I talk say meditation will close your eyes, some dance will happen. It doesn't work that way.
Shah Rukh Khan will come.
So before we talk, before we discuss something, we need to come to a same common understanding and then we do something. So, okay, you need to understand the difference between a feeling and emotion. Do you know the difference between feeling and emotion? Feeling is the experience of life. Emotion is a reaction to life. I feel cold. I feel cold. I feel cold is experience of life. I feel cold, reaction of life. Okay? That's right. So there is a feeling is your experience of life. Then how do you, what disturbance creates in you is called reaction. That's called emotion. Okay? So the feeling is, I am feeling cold. Oh, I am feeling cold. Why the hell are you making me feel cold? There are reactions. So the love is a feeling, it's not an emotion. Attachment is a emotion. Whereas love is the inner feeling of, oh, we are related, we are connected. Love. When you treat the patient, there is love or empathy because you feel connected. When you interact with children, there is love. But the moment sometimes love becomes emotion, which is a reaction, it's not the feeling. That is true. So, when you interact with the children, if you are playing the role of a mother, the mind is calm and peaceful. And the right solution will come because you are not a part of the problem. So now, please tell me, why do you become the mother sometimes and we forget the role of a mother? Because you have to tell me.
Emotions come into play.
Emotion is afterthought actually. Emotion is not a cause, it's not a cause, it's an effect.
Attachment.
What is attachment?
Do we feel we own them or
What all this in this?
I
This wives has very big problem. Any problem they involve their husband also. We make any I problem, they make B problem.
husband won't say no.
I understand you, but I don't understand B. Okay.
There's no we.
There's no B. Okay. Let me understand. So, what is the problem? Where do you own them? Who owns them? Please tell me.
Nobody. The control or deciding for them and things like that.
That's a role. It's not ownership. You please tell me something you own in this place. You tell me something you own. What ownership is it?
We don't even own our bodies.
Huh? What is the ownership? So where is the ownership? Tell me. We have a trusteeship. That's not ownership.
Exactly.
Okay?
It's been given to you
It's given for some
time.
specific time, duration. Use it properly. That I agree. But how do you become the owner?
Use it properly is the thing. We don't
That
use
we'll understand. Why you don't use it properly, I'll understand. We'll understand. What are the factors that I bring is that you said ownership. Ownership. Where is the ownership of the children? You may say, children, I own the children, but children will not accept you. Mummy, I'm to buy bada ho gaya. Kya ho
Exactly, exactly. And it should be like that only.
It is like that only.
Everybody is an individual.
Everyone is individual. So where is the ownership? Then what causes hurt, you tell me?
If they are hurting for something, if they don't have something if they want, then it hurts.
They have house, they are hurting themselves. There is definitely, let's say, empathy, love. But then if you are hurting yourself, then you are doing overdoing it. Okay. Patient आ गया, burn injury. Doctor goes breaks his head. You hurt himself. Patient को treat करना है here.
It should be the
Why
same.
are you getting entangled in the problem? Huh?
Would that not be selfishness if you don't get entangled in children's problem?
No. The objective is to solve the problem. Objective is not to create more problems. Objective, if your objective is to solve the problem, how it becomes selfishness? Okay. If a patient comes to you, you can create all halla gulla. You can take a oh, what happened to you? All those things, but nothing. The patient problem is not solved. It is becoming aggravated. You want to solve the problem, patient. You have to be calm, and you have to play your role properly. This is how that is selfishness.
That's what we don't. We're not always able to.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you pulling him, poor fellow? Leave him.
That's why I said, leave me.
छोड़ दो उसको. Let us address your issues, and I'll come to his issues later. ये we बहुत बड़ा चक्कर है. I don't understand this we.
Aye.
Okay.
If we take it on board,
Will we?
I take it on board.
Okay. So the issue is ownership is not an issue. Then what is the issue?
Control.
Control. What is control? I don't know what is control is.
Deciding for them.
How can you decide from them यार? India में तो बहुत सकते हैं. Baby has become 40 years also. बाबा तेरे लिए शादी मैं decide करूँगा. India ये in this country you say I decide for you. वो मान
India
लेगा.
में भी नहीं होता
नहीं,
है.
मेरा
India
बड़ा
में
वाला
भी-
तो तैयार है हम ढूंढे कुछ करे बढ़ाए दोनों.
Okay. This is a free country. Yeah. What you decide? You can become a friend. You can become a guide. You can have a counseling. But that's why your role is up to that much. How can you decide for something for anybody? You can't decide on a job. You can't decide on marriage. But you can, of course, you can give counseling if they are not, if they seek counseling. From that point, how can you decide somebody? Tell me.
But if somebody asks, so child asks a suggestion.
So you can give the options. Option A, B, C, D. Option A has this advantage, this advantage. B has this option advantage. C has this advantage, this advantage. Beyond that, choose C means you are interfering in free will.